Selling options on futures can make you rich, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make $6,000 selling future. This is the exact two trades on the S&P 500 futures, the ES, and the gold futures that I have posted to members yesterday. You can sign up, link below. Let's get started. How to make $6,000 almost just selling options on futures. So let's take ES. Go to Tasty Trade. Don't have an account, link below. Robinhood do not have futures, and they certainly do not have options on future, which is the key. Selling options on future, I do not gamble on buying oil futures up and down and guess the direction. I'm going so far out of the money selling options on futures. The Theta Decay, the time that goes by every day, those options loses so much premium, it's absolutely bonkers. So let's get started. Let's open the Excel from yesterday and show you what I got for members. Again, link below. Now, since I started this experiment a couple of days ago, we done a few trades. Okay, this was on day one that you guys saw. This was a freebie, and since then I posted a couple of other trades. Again, yeah, this you can look at right now. It's all for December 20. You see Nvidia when it was 148, they posted earnings, and we sold the 120 calls, collected 120 puts, naked puts, collected 124 bucks, and if Nvidia stays above 120 by expiration, which they already posted earnings, volatility crash, if this goes down to like, I don't know, 40-50 bucks, I'll close the trade. If it's one contract, move on, and other stuff. But I want to focus on those two trades from yesterday, /ES, which is the S&P 500 futures, ES futures, and /GC, the gold futures. What I do for me, what I've started to do lately for my own account, and I posted this every single Monday, I go to those two, just those two, not oil, not Forex, even though it's possible. I've checked, those two gives me the best premium for time decay. Every day, those two, the ES future and the gold futures, loses so much premium, so I prefer to sell options on those. So every Monday I go 100 days to expiration, 100 DTE, okay, and those 100 DTE I basically sell so far out of the money, short strangle, okay, just short strangle, simple. I go either 8 ATR if there's enough meat on the bone, or 13 delta, depends. If I try to go for 8 ATR, and if that doesn't work, and watch my other videos if you don't know what 8 ATR is, but if there's not enough premium, I aim for 13 delta, give or take 12, 13, 14, and just for me, it's up to you, it's a personal preferences, round number. I think that people are psychology, they go for round number like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, all that stuff, okay? So when I do sell, and let's say the 8 ATR is like, I don't know, 3,005, I will sell the 3,000, so, something like that, okay? So let's start. I'm going to show you how this trade can generate almost $6,000. Let's start with the ES. Again, you can sign up below, and you will get every single day trades to your inbox. This is a work in progress. It's not perfect, but it doesn't really matter as long as you get the trade ideas and you can experiment and hopefully make some passive income for you. So we got the price ES. Let's go here, 5922. First of all, go to your Tasty ES, okay, and I'm gonna open. First I'm gonna see the date. You see here, February 28, okay? Look at this income, 3,000, 2,300, 3,350. But let's see, February 28, 100 DT. I'm looking for 100 days to expiration. I'm gonna go to ES, February 28, so I'm gonna go to trade, okay? February 28 is somewhere, let's open this again. February 28th, right here, end of month. I usually pick the monthly, even though those two depends, because if you write every week, it's gonna be a weekly. So open this, February 28th. I'm just follow along, just see what I've done, basically for this specific trade idea. And you get yourself, it's either, I should change the title here from either Jade Lizard slash Short Strangle. Let me do this now. Slash Short Strangle. So I either do Jade Lizard if I see like a upside move, like crazy move, but in these two cases I like to do just the Short Strangle and collect as much premium, but it's so far out of the money, and my goal is not to collect the entire income, but my goal is to have the Theta Decay. So look at this, the ES future right now is 59.22, that was yesterday, and now the price is 59.70. It's the same thing, 592. It's like the SPY 592 or 587. It's like $5 extra from the SPY, give or take. Oh, but look at this, doesn't move much. There's 100 days to expiration, but the key here, I decided to do the Short Strangle 5,400, which is like, I'm just gonna put it without the 5 points gap. So let's call it 540 SPY to 640 SPY. 5,400 to 6,400. So let's build this. 5,400 we sell. Okay, right here, 5,400 we sell. And you see this is the 14 delta. Okay, 14 delta. On one side you sell the put, and you go up to 6,400. You sell the call right here. Okay, I clicked, and you see we are now around 6,590, and the expected move in the next 100 days for the S&P 500 or the ES future is to go to like 570 right here. Now they don't expect a lot of volatility. Of course, it can change every day, and you see here up to 6,300. If it happens 630, we're selling the 640, and you collect the income of 3,350. Let's see what we got. We got the income, same thing. So you can actually do the same trade right now. It didn't really lose its value. 3,350, okay. 8,400 in buying power. Let's see if this is correct. Now they want you to just put 8,000 in buying power, okay. It depends on you and your brokerage, not your brokerage, on your positions. It keeps changing every day. Max profit is the same. So if you take this trade now, of course you can lose everything. Keep that in mind. But why I love doing the Short Strangle is this one. Theta Decay, $50.26 a day. I've tested oil, Forex, Euro, the Japanese yen, pound, selling options on futures, and those two, the ES futures and the gold futures, they Theta Decay. Every day this option will lose $50. In theory, if nothing changes, if nothing happens in the price, and of course the longer, the closer we are to expiration, this will just rapidly decay. You're collecting upfront 3,350. Look at this, your buying power, your collateral is 8,000. It's like what, 45% or return on your risk in like 100 days. Absolutely crazy. Almost 70%, 69% pop probability of profit, which is good. Anything above, Tasty said that they like over 60. I like to see, I don't know, 70 plus. It doesn't matter. The goal, it doesn't. Everything matters. But the goal is this, the $50 a day time decay, meaning in 2 weeks, I don't know, there's Thanksgiving, a little market is a little calm down. So this 3,350, maybe it will go to $2,000, close the trade, make 1,300 in 2-3 weeks, move on. That's the goal. The goal is not to stay for 100 days. The goal is to collect $50 for like 3 weeks or so, $1,000, move on, do the same trade, the same 8 ATR again and again and again. You see the price 590. If you go here to the trend, this is what I like. The ATR is 665 times 8 is about $550, and 590 minus 550 is about 535. So I picked the 540, and it's like 650 on the other side. It probably wasn't a lot of income, so I put the 640. Same thing, and this is the trade, and that's it. 100 days to expiration. Theta Decay of $50 a day. Yes, if the S&P tomorrow jump 10%, this will be at a loss, and it's something that you need to manage. So if you have an account with Tasty, yes, I do need 8,000 in buying power, but ideally I don't have just 8,000 in my account. Okay, ideally have 6 figures, 100K and up, plus margin. And the goal, the ultimate goal, is to have a portfolio margin. Even though portfolio margin doesn't affect futures, but just in general, portfolio margin makes your life a lot more easier. You sell puts so far out of the money, there's like $500 buying power for contract, give or take. I will let you know once I'm there, hopefully 6 months or less. That's the target. Let me show you the second trade, gold futures, that I gave to the members. Again, sign up below if you want to get those trade ideas, and you also support this channel if you think this content is valuable, so we can grow together. So let's go to the second one. Now, same thing with gold. Okay, gold right here. This was the price yesterday, 26.12, and decided to do the strangle 2,300 and 2,900. Okay, basically 2,300, 2,900. The income is $2,300. Okay, expiration. This is the time. The Theta Decay, $40 a day, same as the ES future, $50 a day. Buying power of less than $7,000. Expiration February 25. So let's build this trade and see how it is now. So you're just gonna search, and you can just go to future, but I just like to do /GC, opens futures, okay, and search for 98 days. This is the last one right here, and the trade that we decide to do is the 23.29. See, gold at 26.28. You sell on one side at 23. Look how far it is. The brown line is the expected move to 25. Okay, the next 100 days we're going even farther and farther. This is one standard deviation. Okay, so that's like a lot. I don't know, a lot after the expected move even, and we even go farther to 23, which is right here. You sell on one side at 23, and on the other side there was the 29. Okay, so you go all the way up, and on the expected move on the upside, the market makers expecting a move. Wow, look at this. So they expected a giant move to the call side to 28.30, and this is the one standard deviation, and we're gonna go to 29. Look at this. How crazy is this? In here, let me show you something. In here, your income just for it's the same number. So look at this. This is what I call a call skew. Watch my video about the call skew. We are now at 26. The 2300 put, if you just sell it naked, you collect $400, which is nothing. It's not nothing. It is money. You can do it. But the same $300 to the upside. That's why I think the option will expire between, because if everyone are just betting call options, it will most likely go sideways or nowhere, or not to those extreme premium. Look at this, 300 points to the call side, 2,200. How crazy is this? That's 6 times the more premium that you collect from selling this naked call. Now I don't want to sell naked call. I want to sell either Jade Lizard or Short Strangle, so I just do this, and look at that, I jump from 400 to 2,700 bucks. How crazy is this? 1,700. If you're too afraid, if you think, before we analyze this trade, if you're too afraid, if you think the gold will go to 3,000 the next 100 days, I do not keep the trade open until 100 days. I close it when I make, for those 2 trades, I try to collect $1,000 and move on. It's not 80%, it's not even 50%, but because there's 100 days to expiration, Theta Decay is $40 a day. Less than a month, I'm out. Okay, that's the goal with those trades that I try to put on every single Monday. I haven't done it for like 10 years, back tested, started this like a month and a half, give or take. Okay, but this is crazy. If I do, for example, so now instead of $400, I collect 2,700. And if you want to do like a jade lizard, if you want to do a jade lizard, you can do 2910, 195. No, you can't, because now you collect 480, but you lose $20. I don't want to do that. I want to collect the max amount. If it goes to 2,900 the gold in the next week, yeah, we will be at the loss. This is the risk that we're taking, and for this risk, you're collecting now $2,700. We collected yesterday income 2,300, so it even went up just because the gold is up 0.5%. Okay, 2,700. How much did we collect? 2,300. So you're collecting more. So for us, the members, we're even at a loss, theoretical loss of like 400. Why? Because the premium are absolutely bonkers. It doesn't make sense for the calls to be 6 times more expensive than the puts. People are just buying calls. Eventually, those calls will be deflated. That's the point here. Buying power 7,300. Let's see what we got yesterday, 6,800. So the buying power got but it depends on my account, depends on your account. Theta Decay, this is the key. $42.30 every day. This option will lose $42, and 40 theoretically, if nothing happens, okay, theoretically it should lose $40, $40. In about, I don't know, 3 weeks or something, 20 days, that's $800. If it goes below $1,000 profit, I just exit the trade and move on. That's my strategy with those two. I'm not aiming to collect the whole $2,700. I'm aiming to collect $1,000 net, close the trade, move on, because if you do this every Monday, it is risky. Don't get me wrong, it is risky, but it's up to you. It is a delta neutral trade for both of them. You see 0.15 negative, 84% pop probability of profit of 84%. The gold will not break 2,900 or 2,300 to the both sides. Yeah, and now it's 27. We collected a little less, 23. I mean, this is just volatility. It has nothing to do with the price. The price didn't move much. Price moved 0.5%, 0.6%. Okay, so we're now at 26.32, and that's it. There's Thanksgiving, there's all that stuff. Market will probably come down. The election is over. Volatility should go down. You need the goal with those trades is for the gold to do nothing for a couple of days. If the gold just do nothing for a couple of days, this option volume will start losing premium, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for like 0.05% move for a couple of days. Those are the days this 2,700 will go to like $1,500, and that's it, and I'm out. That's the key. That's the key for me. Hope this was valuable. Check all the trades below. We got other stuff in here that you can see. Yeah, it is freebie. I'm still working all the things, but if you want to share if you want to basically support the channel, basically, yeah, you can sign up and all that stuff, and let's grow together. I'll see you next time.